Yo, Mike.
All right.
Yo,
We're going.
Mike.
Bad
Do you
business
hear me, Mike?
advice. So we've got some
This is good business advice because we're both experts.
Oh, that's true. We're giving some people. We're answering some questions, some business advice questions.
We got a lot of comments in our comment section about
Yeah, we could always use more though.
about portfolios and NCATs and LSDs. And so we figured we'd answer all your business questions with our new segment where we just give you business advice to help you do better.
Yeah. Oh, here's the one. All right. The title of the thread is "Small Family Business in Need of Advice."
Okay.
My grandmother owns a sub/sandwich shop in a small gas station plaza that has been running just shy of 40 years. My mother is the manager of the shop. It has been mentioned to me that the shop has not been doing so well in the past year. So unwell that my grandmother, the owner, has been having to put some of her Social Security money into the restaurant to keep it going. A major reason is construction on the roads. One of the two roads is completely closed. Traffic's so bad that no one wants to come into the plaza anymore. They have advertised delivery to help accommodate, but it hasn't helped. There's no money coming in, so there's no hope in moving to a new location. The business hasn't necessarily been bustling before all of this, but well enough to support itself and my family members who work there. I'd hate for my grandmother or my mom to lose the shop, so I'm coming here to seek advice on how to fix the situation. All right, first of all, you don't need roads.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. First of all, okay, so that's bad. You should pulled out a year ago.
Yeah,
but
long time ago.
But okay, you've gotten this far. You're too deep. You can't lose all the money. Close the shop. Get a windowless van. Put all the sandwiches in there and take it to the customers. So if there's no access to the shop, you provide the access by putting it in the windowless van. All right, and you just drive.
To save.
Where do people want sandwiches? At home. At home, right? So get in your windowless van, put on the sandwich tunes, drive it around.
Yeah, maybe get like a refrigerator or something. Keep them a little cold.
I guess you could do that, or just a cooler or something.
Yeah, like just a cooler. You know what? Better yet, and this is a growing trend and a very fast-paced and a very quickly growing market, is just selling them on the roadside. You know, well, you could just park your truck right on the roadside, maybe get like a little tent thing and just sell some sandwiches, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the most...
You don't need roads where your career is going.
Well, you do need roads. You need the road to take it to the people. But here's the thing. Diversify, okay? You're going down the neighborhood in your windowless van. Keep your portfolio open. So you have sandwiches. Maybe you sell candy too. You know who loves candy? Kids love candy. And you know who makes a lot of allowance? Kids, all right? Exactly. Go down the neighborhood in your windowless van, offer sandwiches to the adults and kids to the children.
And kids these days are the biggest spenders in the American economy.
Yeah, look at the advertising trends. They all pander towards children, all right?
Exactly.
Think about cereal. Think about candy. Think about Legos, and think about
think about how many children's commercials you see on your average day.
Yeah. So
now, another thing that I think you could do, you know, here at the Buddy Boys Business Corner, location
exactly
is the least important thing.
Yeah. Who gives a shit about it?
It doesn't matter where you're
that's
located.
Why you got the van. Okay.
If you're a good business person, businessman or woman, we're not sexist here. We are racist though.
You are racist. I'm not.
Anyways, if you were a good businessman or woman, you wouldn't need roads to make your business succeed. In fact, the best businessmen in the world didn't need anything to succeed. Like, look at Steve Jobs.
Think about it. Does Bill Gates does he have roads? Yeah, exactly.
He didn't have roads.
Bill Gates only has gates. He doesn't have roads.
Yeah.
You know why he doesn't need roads? Because technology, all right? And with technology, you should be bringing your sandwich shop into the future.
Okay,
100% 2019, whatever.
So this person did say that they do delivery.
That's not. No, they're looking at it wrong.
Right.
They need to close that store because that store is just hemorrhaging money.
There's a difference between what
it's the rent that you're paying. You don't pay rent on a windowless van.
So it's what's in the business. It's called the difference between home delivery and mobile delivery unit, an MBU.
The other thing they're forgetting.
And a mobile delivering unit, an MBDU, bitch, is very different. That means that you don't have a home location. Whereas delivery to the home means you have a home location. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so they're getting it wrong.
A lot of people have a hard time understanding that the MBDU is the best way to go. And it always has been. Think about the nomads. Think about early humanity. They were trucking their shit around. Yeah. They didn't have a home base. They were meeting people on the road and going, "What's up, bitch? Give me your fucking socks."
And here's the other thing. So we talked about location, which means nothing. We've talked about
diversify,
how you do all this stuff. But here's the thing: you got to rebrand at this point. No one gives a shit about mom and dad's sandwich shop. So I'm thinking, in your windowless van, you got to have a gimmick. I say, go raunchy, go loud, like dress up.
The kids that you're gonna be.
No. Just because you need to get attention, okay?
Okay.
So gotcha. I don't know. It could be anything like small changes. Maybe you just grow a little mustache. You don't so that way people feel comfortable around mustaches. Everyone knows this.
Exactly.
I mean look how many presidents had mustaches. All right. It's when you see a mustache, you feel good.
It makes you feel happy inside.
Yeah, it makes you feel better about things. And then you got to look professional, but but also look like fierce, like a tiger. So I say paint your face, put spandex on, and professional because of the grooming, the facial hair, right?
Yeah.
But you also look casual and fun.
Right.
All right. And that's how you sell sandwiches there.
The new business casual look these days is, the cargo shorts, blazer, button down.
Look up another question from our viewers.
All right. I've got another one right here. I actually have it ready to go. Hello.
Dear Buddy Boys is how it started.
The title of the thread is
Dear Buddy Boys, help me with my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Hello, I am new here, so forgive me if I jumped in the middle of something. We have been making more profit than in past years. Commercial hospitality renovation company ran by my husband and, of course, me, the wife, bookkeeper, and more. First of all, your first problem is it sounds like your bookkeeper is a little bit of a Skylar type bitch. You might want to get rid of her.
No commentary until it's done.
Okay, all right.
That's just the premise.
All right. Anyways. I don't know what to do with profit. Invest, what to purchase and when, etc. What kind of professional am I to seek out for consulting on how to make our business grow? Investing in our own company, such as benefits, etc. What?
Okay. This is an easy one. I got.
Yeah. Any suggestions or guidance would be appreciated.
All right. Well, first things first. Everyone knows this about finances. Financial 101. Find a Jew, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You get a Jew, your money problems are gone.
Professional Jew.
Yeah.
That's the professional you're looking for.
Not someone who's Jewish. You need a Jew.
A professional Jew.
And look, that's number one, okay? You got a small business, you got a big business, you got a corporation. It doesn't matter where you lie.
Government.
Maybe even if you work for yourself, everyone has Jews, and they are important for making smart and wise financial decisions. All right?
You're the best professional you can seek when it comes to finances, for sure. I think another thing she could do, well, I guess she's the one asking the question. Let's maybe maybe it's time to rebrand a little bit. What did she say? Commercial hospitality renovation company?
Yeah, that's too complicated.
A dying market.
No one likes to
get like bigly words.
No one wants to do business with a company that they can barely say the name of. Okay,
right.
Shorten that too.
I had to fucking look at that.
What was it again?
Let's see. Commercial hospitality renovation company.
Com House Big Com. Okay, call that. A Com House
Big Com.
Com House Big Co. Okay,
right.
And then so that is easier to say. Com House Big Co.
And maybe what's really hot right now is those little sticky hand things where you throw them and they slap. Maybe start selling those in stores.
Yes. If your business portfolio does not have sticky hands, think about it. It has 25 cents, 5 times a day. All right, that's
your biggest profit. That's your moneymaker.
That builds. Vending machines, everyone knows, is a huge industry. Okay, it's been on top. It's been above real estate. Look, they They just got that recent government handout. Okay,
you're right.
So get into vending machines. Buy.
Exactly.
Get all the vending machines you can get your hands on.
Buy brings us come full circle. Diversify.
Yes.
You need to start diversifying.
Sometimes.
Maybe, here's what I would recommend. Invest in the vending machine companies right now. Maybe buy a vending machine and put sticky hands in them. Huh?
Exactly. No one ever sees
the markets. Let's get creative here, folks. It sounds like you just aren't creative enough, That's what I'm getting from this lady.
You can put sticky hands in them. You can put like little Hot Wheel cars in them. And you can just go crazy because you keep your market open and diverse. No one can pin down what you're doing. That's how you run a business. And last, of course, we can't talk about business without location. As we know on Buddy Boys, location
is the worst possible factor.
Yeah,
does
not matter at all. Just put them anywhere in the middle of the desert, in the sea, because the thing about vending machines, they just make money. They make money wherever they are. They just money. Okay, so look, when Kanye set out for his empire, did he not buy a bunch of vending machines and then just put them out in the middle of the Gobi Desert? No, of course. That was the first thing Kanye West did because he's one of the best businessmen of our time. All right. Next question.
Yeah, I'm looking for one right now. How earn a good profit for business?
Yeah, we have a lot of people have been consulting us recently because
this is
from our previous episodes.
Yeah, we're business gurus. You could call us the Dalai Lamas of.
We're actually
business.
on a different show for our full business one. It's called the Buddy Boys. Anyways, go on.
The title of this one is called "How Earn a Good Profit for Business." I am planning to become an entrepreneur. I don't know how to allocate my budget. Can you help? I am planning to open a flower shop at our place. Okay. Regards, Nuxie.
Okay. Well, first of all,
learn how to fucking speak English.
No. Actually, I comment them because you know what she was doing? See, I was initially fooled by that, but then I realized they're speaking the business language, Nigerian princes. Okay?
You know what? I totally missed it.
Is the most successful market out there today.
This is why I say Tyler's a genius businessman.
Yeah, you can tell from the way you read that you are speaking to a like I don't know, the Moriarty of business right there. Okay? Mm-hmm. And plus flowers, that's never going to go down. Flowers, they last.
Everyone needs flowers.
They last forever. They last forever. They're indefinite. The market, at least. Because
I've got flowers in my apartment right now.
Yeah. So I would say just think about your ad campaign. All right.
Right.
Yeah, you need to have ads everywhere.
Diversify your ad campaigns. You need to be putting ads. And this is what a lot of Nigerian princes, this is where they fail. They like to do those email blasts, and those are great. Those are super
great.
effective.
And you should be doing those.
Yeah, he should be. But
this lady, because I believe
it might be a lady. I don't know.
It's Nixon,
Nuxie,
or lady or man, businessman or woman, whoever you are,
or both,
you
gotta diversify your ad
campaign.
Gotta be
blasting emails, but most
blast
importantly,
the emails. But you also got to blast the letters. You got to have people putting notes on doors. You got to start hitting the pavement, man. You got to start putting the work in, knocking on doors, and collecting, votes.
No one does not like just grotesque amounts of emails coming from their flower shop, okay?
Yep.
I can tell you the flower shops that make all my money, I get an email. I get like 17 a week.
Personally, as a connoisseur of flowers, I would say my favorite flower shops are the ones that send me, on average, 1,000 emails a day.
Yeah. So, first you're going to have to build this business from the ground up. So I would say buy a lot of wood, get gold, and hide it in between the wood. All right. And then plaster.
Line the walls with wood. It's a great insulator.
Yeah.
You'll save money.
Yeah, and then melt that gold down, all right? And then dip all your flowers into it. All right? You can easily make $5 a flower that way.
Yeah, easily. If not $5.50 if you have good flowers.
And think about it. Flowers, they grow, okay? You can just walk into the field and get that. Yeah, that is a sustainable model. You're going to do very well. I thank you for posting this question.
All right, I've got another good one here. The person asks, how much will it cost to install signboards for a shop? Hi all, I have been running a coffee shop for the last 4 years. I haven't done anything special to promote my business. Recently, my friend visited the shop and asked me to use at least an illuminating signboard in front of the shop so that it would attract a lot of people. So I decided to implement the same. Okay,
so...
Well, hold on. Okay. But I don't know much about the signboards. I searched a lot on the internet and came across a company offering custom business signs in Toronto. I am planning to approach them for service, but I want to know more about it. How much will they charge for installing the board? Do you have any other installation of signboards? Now, as someone who has worked in the construction field, I feel like this question is a really good one. So signs, they run on solar power. You don't ever have to install them. It's a simple installation. If they try to charge you an installation fee, it's a scam. They're probably not Nigerian princes, which, as we all know, have cornered the sign market. This is a very good
business model, of course.
So, also, I would also say...
well, I think you're onto something. Signs are solar powered. That's duh, and you shouldn't be thinking. But the other thing, from the other perspective, if I might counter, is signs are invaluable. Okay, so how much should this guy be paying for signs? None for the installation charge.
I agree with that. None for the installation.
But you should be paying. I mean, it's not even in the form of money at this point. You should be trading children. Okay,
right.
Because of how much you need this sign.
My 2 firstborn sons are going to 2 different sign companies for.
Now, your friend that you mentioned that said you should get a sign is wrong. The thing that made your coffee shop do so well for these past 5 years was the fact that you had a mystique and mystery. Okay, so I say you play that up. You get a giant sign.
That's what I was just about to say, Tyler.
And it should be not related to coffee at all whatsoever.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Because you want to trick people into walking in there and then feeling obligated to buy coffee because they are confused. As we know. We've done that at the Buddy Boys headquarters for about 3 years now, and we have made trillions, literally trillions of dollars.
You think Mark Cuban's rich? He looks like a cockroach next to my money.
Yeah, I'm literally sitting on a couch stuffed with money.
Kind of to back up Tyler's point, you have a mystique, and she says that I haven't done anything special to promote my business. That is fucking genius. A lot of young entrepreneurs that come to me and Tyler as well for advice, they don't understand. You have to stop promoting in order to start promoting.
Yeah, it's inverse. It's like pilot controls on Halo. Think about it. Everything, like, okay, when they say you got to make money, you got to spend a little money. Well, to promote yourself, you have to hide all signs of your business from existence and from outside reality. People will come to you.
Right.
Okay.
And a lot of these young entrepreneurs, when we tell them that, they always ask us, "Oh, well, what about a cult following? I don't just want to have a cult following." That is where you are wrong. Cult followers will do anything for you.
They will drink the Kool-Aid with you. That's what you want. You need a cult following. In fact,
because each cult member you have will tell another friend. And that friend tells another friend, look, maybe you got 2 more new cultists.
There you go. And it makes this beautiful triangle shape where you're at the top of the triangle and there's just more and more parts of the triangle.
And by people, we both mean dollar signs.
Dollar signs. Bam. And it's all being funneled right up to you.
Right into your anus.
Right into you. So I like what you're doing. Don't change anything. If anything, I would say find everyone who knows about your coffee shop and put a contract out on them. It might cost you a little more money, but the mystique and the mysterious and the hiding your brand, it'll be worth it in the long run. Very good question. Very good question.
Oh, this one might be good.
I think we have time for a few more, one or two more.
At least one more. I want to do at least one more.
I think we could do 1 or 2 more.
Maybe
you guys, and I want to thank you so much for posting all your business questions onto the Buddy Boys forum. And feel free.
And we've gotten such great questions.
Feel free to continue posting. Now, it doesn't have to be anything about business. Remember, we are experts in everything. Okay, so ask us, about rashes or social problems or. How cold is it on Jupiter? Who knows? All right. You got to ask us the question. We know. And we will tell you. And we know all the answers. And if we don't have the answers, we know a guy who knows the answers. Okay, so
we know a guy who knows a guy
who
knows
keep the questions coming. We love it. We really support you guys for.
They've been such quality questions too.
Okay.
Here I found
another. Here we go.
Another good business one. Do you think football/soccer clubs can profit? This is posted by a guy screen name Grumpy, who has been banned apparently.
Ooh,
sorry, Grumpy, but sorry about that.
We normally don't ban people from our site, but sometimes they say too many racist words.
Yeah. Or they don't say enough. Hey guys, I got a question for you. Ever since I was a young boy, I've dreamed about how cool it would be to own a football club. I realize there is little to no chance of that ever happening since I'm not a millionaire. But my question to you is, do you think there is honestly room for soccer/football clubs to make money?
Well,
first of all,
sorry, go on.
If you're not already a millionaire, kill yourself.
I mean, I don't know what you're doing on this forum, but look.
Agreed.
Look, the answer is obvious. Duh. I mean, think about it. What's the biggest grossing company in America today? The NFL.
American Airlines.
The NFL. And the airlines. They work together now. Actually, they just had that merger.
Oh, that's right. We haven't even gotten to the merger yet,
we'll get into that.
We'll talk about that later.
After we answer your question. But first, the NFL has been killing it, okay? So what you got to do, same thing, smaller scale. Like take a magnifying glass up to the NFL and get all that, okay? So you get these kids young, you train them, steroids, because it doesn't matter at this young age.
And testosterone.
Yeah, kids can't be drug tested, so
kids do love drugs. I mean, let's be honest. Sign
them deals with Subway and Nike and get the endorsements going in.
Specifically, and here's something that I think a lot of when people come to us and ask us sports related questions when it comes to sports business, one of the things that we always recommend is if you've got kids in your program, sign with Subway. Subway is a great company. Their spokesperson, Jared Fogle, is a wonderful guy. He'll take care of your kids and more.
Yeah. When we signed up, he took my buddy's kids and watched them for a few weeks, and they were pleasant from then on.
Yeah, they didn't
speak as much. They weren't shouting or running around. They always sat down and did what you asked them to. Jared is a really great babysitter.
Yeah, I love him to death.
Yeah.
Personal friend of the show's.
Yeah.
He's going to be coming on next week's episode.
Yeah.
To give us some more business advice.
We have recorded this it is currently 2010, but we assume that Jared holds up really well because of just how great of a guy he is.
Yeah, he's just wonderful.
All right, cool. Next question.
You want to do one more?
Yeah, that was a quickie. Yeah, I mean, it's because it was an obvious question.
Because we're geniuses, we're business geniuses.
Can I make money from sports ball? Well, duh, you can make money from sports ball. Look, the NFL, they literally swim in money. Have you been to the Cowboys Stadium? That will be you. Okay. Yeah. Good ideas. Good line of thought. Get in there with Subway and Nike. Okay.
All right. I found a good one. It's a little bit long,
but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
How should I handle this disgruntled client? Please help. I own a business that my husband and I solely run. We provide social media management services. Payments are due on the 1st of every month. I didn't receive a payment and waited about a week to contact the client. He apologized and said that he put it in the box. I waited 5 more days and still did not receive anything. He lives just a couple of towns over, and I should have received something either next day or 2 days at the latest. He just started out with our services, and this is his first full payment he was supposed to make. I then decided to contact him and give him a different payment method. I had previously told him that we were going to be switching the payment collection methods in the very near future so that all of our customers could pay online via credit card or e-check. His email reply was very rude, and he said to cancel his services at the end of the month. He then proceeded to say that it was ridiculous that I expected payment at the first of the month. None of my other clients have any issue with this at all. He also signed an agreement, I fucked that up. He also signed an agreement that clearly stated this. So I don't know how that has anything to do with the fact that his payment is late. My husband and I decided to suspend his account since his payment was 2 weeks late in his rude manner. We received payment today, but the letter stated that it didn't even send that it was in the box. I verified the funds, deposited it, and sent him an email stating that his account was reactivated. His response was ridiculous. My questions are, is there anything that I did in this situation that was not done properly? Was it too soon to suspend his account? We just started our business a few months ago and have never had to do this before. At this point, we also do all the work ourselves and don't have time to work on clients that aren't paying us. He clearly lied, saying his payment was in the box. Is he just a rude client, or does he have any valid points? Any suggestions on how I should communicate with him?
Okay, I'll take this one because I have a lot of
customer service experience, for sure.
Customer service experience. Okay. As a businessman, one businessman to another, or businesswoman, if that's who you are,
or business both,
or business both. The thing is, everyone, this is the secret that they don't tell you. Customers destroy businesses. Get rid of them all, okay?
Yeah, this is what they don't tell you in business school, guys. This is the real nitty-gritty right here.
Think about it. It was customers who took out some of the largest corporations like Walmart and Subway and Costco. So you don't need them. You shouldn't have them. And if you're dealing with customers, that's why you're having troubles. All right. Mm-hmm. So I just say, just ice him and ice all the other ones.
Yep, I agree completely.
Yeah, that
I know a good Iceman too. If you DM me, I'll help you out.
Yeah.
One of the things that I noticed that I really wanted to comment on was that she talked about they're going to be switching payment methods from physical check to electronic forms of payment. And here, one of the things that they, again, don't teach you in business school, online payment, not a good idea.
Doesn't work. Cash only. Unmarked, unsequential bills.
Mm-hmm. Non-sequential, unmarked bills in a duffel. Always in a duffel.
That's the only way we receive any of our payments.
Smartest way to receive payment.
And once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for leaving unmarked duffels on our doorway.
Thank you very much, guys.
Because you know why? Because they're all smart, business-minded people. All right.
Exactly.
And if you are a smart, business-minded person, no, get rid of that e-pay, debit cards, credit cards. Those they're temporary. Okay, it's gonna crash. The market is going away. We need to switch to cash, and I'd say take it one step further. You should have your customers pay you in chickens and corn and grain and other stuff too, because after these stock market crashes that we've been
chickens are going to become very, very valuable. We've talked about them a lot on the show.
Yeah, and as you heard from all our previous episodes. And I said,
if you haven't listened to them, chickens are one of the hottest markets right now because when the stock markets collapse, chickens will be the market in the barter system that's created.
And post add the when we say chickens, okay? Do that all in post, and then cut me talking about putting things in post.
Okay.
All right, cool. But we need to get our soundboard ready. But yeah, so chickens are on fire right now. Okay, so go out, steal chickens, take them, hoard them all in your house. Chickens love small, confined places. All right, PETA will confirm that. All right,
they like being packed in like a can of sardines, baby.
Yes. That is the proper way to store chickens, and it is humane and ethical. Okay, so I don't even remember what your business was about, but you should be switching to chickens. All right.
Agreed. I think that's about it today for our
I'd love to answer questions
corner.
All day. I know we've gotten several. In fact, I'm skimming through pages and pages of comments.
Yeah, keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. We love the comments.
We appreciate it. And once again, does not have to be business related. We know everything, okay? So bring them here. Bring the big ones. We got the heavy hitters. We got the gloves on. We are ready to fight, all right? To bring the truth out to you.